A new day has begun.
I promised myself I was never going to get angry again on AB and the Films. Because after Collateral Beauty and Taken 3 and the 50 Shades trilogy, I swore I was not going to go see any more bad movies ever again. I wasn't going to see anything bad ever again. Boy, did I make a mistake there. Hi guys, welcome to a brand new episode of AB and the Films. You know, in the entire 8 seasons that I've been doing this show, I don't think that I have ever dedicated an episode to a trailer. Maybe to... Okay, there was one episode I did in the second season called the Teaser Trailer Reactions, but I never talked about a movie trailer as the subject of an episode of the show. I don't think I ever did that. So you're probably thinking, wow, this must be a big trailer. You know, as a critic, I gotta be fair here, you guys. It's a movie. There's no reason to get upset over a movie. It doesn't matter. It can mean anything to anyone. That's the beauty of cinema. But, oh. Okay, so let's start out from the beginning here. To give you a little, guys, bit of a background on why I'm going to dedicate an episode to this. Because we might as well do it now, because I'm here to tell you right now, I am not, repeat, not, going to see this in December. No. 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 If I was still working at my movie theater, I wouldn't even go see it for free. No. No. I used to see movies for free. I can't anymore, because I don't work at the movie theater anymore, but I gotta tell you, I am not going to see this. Because like I've said before, time is more valuable than money. So, let's go back to where this all started here. For those of you who have been watching this show all these years, and I thank you for that, I did an episode somewhere around, I think, the 4th season of this show called The Childhood Movies. And that was like a 6-parter, and I talked about all the movies I grew up with when I was a kid. And one of those movies was the 1998 video cassette release of the staged production of Cats. And I still have it with me right here. I've been watching this tape for over 20 years. And it's on YouTube if you guys want to check it out. If you haven't seen it, it's very good. It's basically like watching the Broadway musical, but in your home. Like, it's filmed on a stage, on the production stage. It's like you would see it in the show, but it's in your home. You know, which was good, which was a clever idea, I thought. I mean, I was 5 when that came out. I've been watching it since I was 5. Because my dad really liked the show. And he got it, and I watched it along with him, and I just fell in love with it. Fell in love with the songs, the musicals, the character, everything. I loved it. I used to dance around to that thing when I was a kid, but that's beside the point. Okay, so I have a long history with this movie, with this production. And I am a fan of Andrew Lloyd Webber, I'm not going to lie. I do like his musicals. I do like Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. I think those songs are pretty good. Yeah, I am a fan. I'm a fan of him. So, here's what happened. I have known for some time now that they were going to do a theatrical release version of Cats. And my first thought was, well, okay, it's obviously not going to compare to what I grew up with. There's no way. I mean, that's clearly going to beat it. You know, I thought maybe it'll be like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory a little bit. You know, like the Willy Wonka one with Gene Wilder. That one's obvious. That was my childhood. That's going to beat it. But maybe this new version will be good or something. So, and then I saw the cast list. And this was about a year ago, something like that. I saw the cast list, and my first thought was, my only positive take on the cast list was the fact that they had Jennifer Hudson, I think, play Grisabella, so she's going to have to sing Memory. And I thought, you know what, that actually sounds good. That sounds like a good casting there, because she can sing. Jennifer Hudson can sing. I'd rather they have somebody who can sing than auto-tuning somebody. I'd rather them have someone who can sing, which is great. I mean, yeah, okay, we can't get Elaine Page to do it. I mean, she's famous for that role, but okay, let's see what happens here. And I saw the rest of the cast, and I'm like, all right, we'll see what happens. The Lion King remake had just come out. I'm not going to see that either. And I've been hearing some of the reviews on YouTube. I am not going, folks. Not gonna see it. I can watch it for free in my home. Okay? I heard it's 95% the same thing as the 94 one. Aside from the point. During the previews of The Lion King, they showed the trailer for Cats. From what I heard. That's when they dropped it, I think. They could have dropped it on YouTube first, then it went for The Lion King. I don't know. But this trailer has been for the new Cats movie coming out in December. This has been on YouTube for at least a week. Did not know about it. Did not know. Didn't even hear it. Didn't even pop up on my YouTube news feed. Never came up. Never came up. So, or YouTube news feed, or whatever that is. It's that whole suggestion box that YouTube gives you of videos when you first log into YouTube, whatever. So I didn't know this. So I was watching some reviews of the new Lion King, because I'm curious, but I don't want to go see it. I'm smarter than... that's cynical to say. Don't want to go see it. And one of the guys that was talking about it was talking about the new Cats musical trailer. And I thought, wait, the trailer's out? Well, let me see it. I watched it. And this looks far worse than I thought. Far worse than I thought. Now look, this is very cynical of me to say because, you know, AB, you can't judge this movie. You haven't even seen it yet. No, guys, I've seen it. I've seen it. Just from this trailer, I've seen it. And you know what? I'm not alone, because a lot of other people agree with me. This does not look promising. So, like, I really didn't think that it would look this bad as it does. It almost looks like, and again, I could be going a little too far here, but what it looked like to me, because I've watched it a couple of times, the first time I saw it, it kind of felt like this looks like the Star Wars prequels, and this is the original trilogy. Now, again, that's a big comparison there. What, you're comparing Cats to Star Wars? That's ridiculous, AB. Yeah, on the surface of things, I can imagine why you would think that, but just in terms of the quality of what this trailer is promising, of what we're going to get in December, compared to what I grew up with. Okay, first of all, one of the things in the trailer, and here's the thing, this was not theatrically released. This was a straight-to-video cassette production. They got the actors on the stage. Elaine Page is in this. She was in the original Broadway cast when the show first started in 1981, 82, around that time. So it was good that they got Elaine Page in this several years later, because this was done in 1997, 98. So this was done almost 20 years after Cats first started. So the fact that Elaine Page is in here and still sings Memory, fantastic. That was a given there. But I'm not upset that they replaced the cast with a new cast. I expected that, because we're even 20 years later down the road. I mean, we've known about this musical for almost 40 years. Almost 40 years. Think about that for a minute. But it's just the way the quality of this film looks. It's just, okay. It's a theatrical released film, which means there's going to be a script involved. And if you know the musical of Cats, there's not really a whole lot of talking in it. I guess the only person that would ever have dialogue in it is Monkstrap or Monkey Strap. I don't know I forget how you pronounce his name. He's kind of like the leader of the cats in a way, or at least he's the protector of the cats. I think he's second to Old Deuteronomy, maybe. I don't know. Old Deuteronomy is like their god, I think. But he pretty much has all the speaking lines, pretty much. There really isn't a lot of speaking lines. It's just song after song after song after song. That's the show. And there's a lot of exotic dancing in it, and it's very unique, and each cat has their own personality and stuff. But it doesn't look like an 8-year-old wrote it. That's what this trailer looks like. And I'm not saying that's what the movie's going to look like, because again, I can't judge the movie. I haven't seen it. I've only seen the trailer, so we can judge the trailer. See how I loopholed around that? But this... There is one positive thing I can say about this trailer. They did shrink everybody down. Because they're cats, everybody... First of all, everybody's in front of a green screen, period. I'm pretty positive of that. Everybody's on a green screen because everybody has to be shrunk down to look like actual cats, you know? Which I thought, okay, that's a new spin on it. That's interesting. Okay, yeah, okay, they are obviously cats. They're not people dressing up as cats in a show. They're supposed to be cats. And I thought, okay, that's interesting. But it looks like they just took the faces of the actors and CGI'd them onto CGI bodies of cats. Like, I don't think anybody is wearing a cat costume here, guys. I don't think so. Maybe the makeup on the face, but I don't think they're actually wearing cat costumes. I don't think it. This looks 10 times better than what the trailer showed, folks. This looks 10 times better. And I mean, I am glad that they have Jennifer Hudson singing Memory. Hey, at least they got somebody who can sing. It's not like Russell Crowe with Les Miserables, right? It's not like that. In fact, I think the same director who's directing this is directed the Les Miserables version from 2012 with Anne Hathaway. Wasn't a big fan of that version. Love Les Miserables. I love that. I love that show. Didn't like that movie all too much, but the show was good. The songs are good. Nothing else to say about this trailer. I mean, like, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but it's just... Look. I didn't expect much from this 2019 theatrical release. I wasn't expecting much, guys. I wasn't. This is going to be better no matter what they do, and again, I think the cast is 10 times better in here because, you know, I grew up with it, so obviously I'm going to love this more than what we're going to see 5 months from now, you know? But it's like, to watch that trailer, it just looks so much worse than I thought it would be. So bad. I don't know what else to say. I really don't. It's just so sad that they would take a great musical like Cats. And again, that's a matter of opinion, because I know there's people out there that don't like this musical, which is understandable. That's fine. We're not all going to like the same thing. But take it from someone who grew up with it, who grew up with this show, who loves the songs, loves these characters. To have it reduced to this, it just... I don't know. I'm still not seeing it. I'm not going to see it. And we got an interesting EB in the Films episode out of it. But I don't want to go see it, you guys. I really don't. I know some people here like to watch me freak out and go crazy, and a lot of it is played up for comedy. But, because people say they love the Taken 3 review, and they love the 50 Shades reviews, and... Yeah, guys, I can't lose my mind too many times on this show, because when you get down to it, it's just a movie. It's a movie, you know? I'm not going to see... okay, I'm just repeating myself now. This movie just looks awful. And you know what? I'll bet you they're going to do this. I swear. I don't think this was in the trailer. I'll have to watch the trailer again, but I'll bet you they will do this somewhere down the road in the movie. I'll never know because I'm not going to go see it. But I'll bet you when the reviews start coming out on the internet, I'll hear about it, because I bet you they're going to try this. Let's see if they do this. How many of you out there want to bet they're going to take almost all of the songs? I don't think they're going to do this with Memory, because that's like a key song for the show. How many of you think that they're going to take most of the songs that we all know from the show and remake the songs to make it sound like they just came out this year in 2019? How much you want to bet they'll do that? They'll make like a hip-hop version out of it. It'll make it sound all digital. We won't hear any real music. How much you want to bet they're going to do something like that with some of these songs? I wouldn't be surprised either. I wouldn't be. So, but let's see if they do that. I have a good feeling they might do that. They might not. Who knows? We'll see what happens. So, those are my thoughts on the trailer for Cats. If you guys are ever going to watch Cats, check this one out.
And there isn't any call for me to shout it.
For he will do as he do.
And there's no knowing anything about how
Now, at last, the memories can be yours forever. Andrew Lloyd Webber's musical phenomenon, Cats, based on the immortal poems of T.S. Eliot. Cats, available for the first time ever on video.
See you later.